Buried, wow, crazy film you made. It's quite fantastically shot, and I was wondering, it had to be demanding for Ryan Reynolds, but how was it for you?
Um, it was the most difficult film I've done. It was quite hectic shooting. It was crazy. It was very hard work, and full of tension, full of nerves, full of problems. Like filmmaking it is, and that's why we like filmmaking. So we can't complain.
There are some moments in the film when the camera goes back or back from the coffin, just showing that it's either not that the character is not in the coffin, it goes back. I was wondering, was that a technical difficulty, or were you just trying to let the audience breathe a little?
Well, it's two things. It's a technical thing because obviously it needed to be a crane and it needed to be a big day, a complicated day. But it was also, we did it for the audience to be able to grasp some air and for the story to be told on that particular point in a different way.
It was very realistic set because you made a number of coffins that Ryan Reynolds was trying to get into. How many of them there were, and how many were modified for some purposes?
Yeah, we had 7 different coffins for different purposes. So we'll have the one that you could move the walls, another one that you could break into pieces, another one that was very long, another one that was half a coffin to do insert. So so we were playing with them all the time, using different ones for different shots.
The most difficult scene in the film for you?
The most difficult scene for me probably was the end because it was obviously full of sand and full of nerves, and you couldn't repeat it many times, and we were afraid of Ryan being actually suffering serious consequences. So there was a couple of times that we had to cut because we thought that Ryan was actually dying. So so it was as real as that, and that was hard to shoot.
And about your work with the director Rodrigo Cortés, about your pre-production stage, were you planning the whole film? Did he have the exact vision of every scene, or could you improvise with something?
No, we had a plan for every scene, and we had a concept, and to follow through. But we will improvise a lot in the set. We'll change things, and we'll be prepared, but then change. We'll be prepared to change things. Let's say.
You're also a director of some shorts, and I was wondering how do you feel in that director's chair?
No, I don't want to. It's too difficult to write, and I don't know enough to be a writer. So I'm happy if I can to continue to be a cinematographer.